I may very well regret making this video. Hey guys, it's Jamie, and today we are going to be looking back at some of my old photos from before I transitioned and in my childhood and all of that stuff. And, you know, we're probably going to have a good laugh about them together. Or maybe a cringe. Or maybe you'll laugh and I cringe. I'm not sure. Let's see how this goes. So I've got my hard drive and I've essentially just got a bunch of photos on there from when I was a kid and my early to mid-teens when I looked absolutely wonderful, which you're about to see. So yeah, let's just have a look through some of them and have a good time. Yay. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can do this without my glasses, hold on. Hello, I can see you now. Okay, so the cat wants in. Excuse me. So my method is with the My method with this is I'm just gonna basically open up some photos and then I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about each photo. Let's do this. I don't know where they all are. I think I'm gonna start with a photo that has a story. I mean, all photos tend to have a story, but this one, I quite like the story of this one. In this photo, I am around 6 years old, and it was my grandparents' 60th wedding anniversary. Basically, what had preceded this very grumpy photo, because I was sulking. Big family party, probably the only big family party that we've had in my lifetime, or one that I can remember anyway. And my mum wanted me to wear a dress, just dress up a little bit for a party. I did not want to. I avoided things like dresses and everything like that, like the plague when I was a kid. I put up this massive hissy fit. I was like, no, I'm not wearing a dress. And eventually we compromised on what was essentially just a very long t-shirt. It wasn't partyish at all, and I still got to wear my little trainers. But I still wasn't happy, hence the sulkiness, and as soon as I could, I changed into a different outfit. This one. This is the outfit I changed into. I was much happier after I changed. Now, we all take really awkward and embarrassing photos, particularly when we're younger. Please don't judge me. So, I was about 10 or 11 in this photo. It was a selfie, probably with a flash by the looks of it. Yeah, I just threw that one in there for your amusement. We were on holiday in the Isle of Skye. This photo is actually kind of my favourite photo of me as a kid. I don't know why, there's just something about the little daisy chain around my head, and I kind of love that outfit. It is kind of something I would consider wearing now, but just obviously in a larger size. Several sizes larger. I think I was about 3 or 4 in it. So yeah, they're just some like, ooh, what happened to my voice? So yeah, they're just some like kid photos. I think we should go for some of the more embarrassing photos, like the teenage years. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, let's go for this one. Firstly, my hair. Holy crap, my hair. What was I thinking? Also, my nose kind of looks potato-y. But yeah, I didn't like having long hair very much, and I would just style it in the weirdest way. Like, I would straighten it and then I would gel it over, and it just throughout the day it would like split, as you can see. Oh my god, what were you thinking? I do remember this day though. We'd gone out, me and 2 other friends, and bought balloons basically, and I was holding the SpongeBob one. That was when I still had my lip ring in. Yeah, I was 16, first year of college. Let's go back a few months from that photo. And this is me without gel in my hair. My hair looks a little bit better. I look terrified though. I look so worried. What was I so worried about? It's just a photo. The flash was on, and maybe that worried me. But yeah, I did, when I was like 15, 16, I went through this kind of phase where this was when I was really trying to like fit in as female. I was very uncomfortable, and I didn't really like having my photo taken because I didn't like how I looked. I really wanted to get my hair cut, but I was just terrified to. Oh, first day, not first day, but you know when you start school, like secondary school, I can show you that one, my year 7 photo, I'll show you that one in a minute. But I started year 11, and at the school I went to, we got to wear suits rather than the actual uniform. And so I went and bought like my suit a few weeks or whatever before term started. My mum was like, try it on, get a photo taken in it. So I did, and this is the photo. It wasn't a bad suit, to be honest, and I ended up just wearing black skinny jeans because I hated the smart trousers that I could find. But yeah, it's always this fringe, always just, I think I still got it, like when my hair gets longer, my fringe just goes over my eye and I can't be bothered to do anything with it. So when my hair was long and my fringe was long, I just was permanently like, hello. But yeah, if you want to see the most embarrassing photo, prepare yourselves. I hated that skirt. I hated that skirt so much. I hated that whole uniform. The jacket was too big and there was a tie and it was uncomfortable. Red eye, again with the red eye. Oh, 16th birthday. Should I open it? Oh no. Oh, I wish I hadn't opened that. Oh, that's all you're gonna see of that one. That's it. That's it. Oh dear. See, objectively, I'm finding it very difficult to find one that isn't completely embarrassing because I just think I look terrible in all of the photos from back then. I'm gonna go with this one. My eyes look massive. Hold on. I had the red hair straightened again, and I look really pasty for 2 reasons. No, 3 reasons. 1, I didn't go out in the sun enough. 2, I think the very little amount of makeup I wore was like 3 shades too light for my skin. And 3, bloody flash. Found a folder from 2005 and I was 11 in 2005. Action shot, I loved that jumper and those joggers. Loved them. They're a terrible combination though. And those shoes, oh my god. That was a really fun swing though. That was so much fun. There is a better photo. I remember there's a better photo of me on there. I'm gonna find the better photo. I can't find the better photo. Oh. I forgot, I used to have braces. Well, let's talk about the nice things in this photo. That's my dog, Benji. He's now 10. That was my rabbit, Peanut. I called her Peanut because I was looking after 2 rabbits for a friend. But then one day, all these little rabbit babies were there and I was just like, oh my god. And they were really cute. They were like little jelly beans. I got to keep one and she was adorable. Now the bad thing in this photo is obviously me. I've gone for the hoodie joggers combination again, but really it's just my face. I was 14. It's just a really bad photo. I'm just gonna get rid of this one now. This is worse than I thought it would be. Why am I doing this? Oh no, that was 2009. That's me sunbathing. Do you know, it was actually a nice bikini. It was nice, and the shorts were nice. I'm quite proud of myself looking back at that combo and that decision. I don't really have anything else to say about that. See, photos like this, even just like a couple years ago would have made me feel so uncomfortable to look at. But now I feel like I know that was me. That was me in that photo, like that is me, was me when I was 15. I know that, but at the same time I feel like this disconnect from it where I can say, okay, that was me, it doesn't matter. I am living as my true self now, so how I looked before doesn't matter. Like before, I was really hesitant about showing you guys or anybody else photos of me before. I feel like I've reached a point where I can absolutely do it on my own terms and in a way that, although I'm cringing so bad throughout this video and I'm finding it really embarrassing, I wanted to show it because it was my choice to, and I'm comfortable with it. Okay, these are terrible photos and most of them have other people in, so I don't want to show, but I was 16 and it was kind of the first time that I cut my hair and really started exploring what I wanted to wear and kind of being a bit more comfortable in what I wore and how I expressed myself. So here I am playing the drums. So I think by this point, like my clothes I primarily bought from like the men's sections and stuff, and I'd cut my hair and I didn't mind my hair, like that length is fine. Like I would grow it out to that length now if it didn't annoy me so much. But yeah, ignore the awkward movements I was playing drums. I loved that drum kit. But yeah, this was when I really started like changing up what I wore and how I expressed myself. Fast forward a couple months and this is what we get. My hair's still pretty much the same. I used this as my Facebook profile photo for ages because I really liked it. Oh my god. That's the same side. Okay, look. The one I just showed you was January 2011. I kind of found stuff out, but I hadn't told anybody. This was when I was scared. Yeah. Let's go to my birthday, my 17th birthday. So this was like a couple months, maybe, no, a month after the one I just showed you. And I got my hair cut again. I basically took it down in stages because I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't want to go from like this to like this in one move because I was scared. But eventually I got to where I wanted it to be, and this was me on my 17th birthday. Hello. Definitely knowing how I'm feeling, but yeah, not done anything yet. I guess let's go for this one. Yeah, so this was May 2011. But yeah, see, like now when I look at these photos, I kind of still see who I am now, if that makes sense. So like the ones before, when I had long hair and I was wearing a bikini and stuff, like I know it's me, I know that's me, but like I do feel disconnected from them, and I feel like it's not quite like looking at the same person. Whereas with these ones, it is definitely more like looking at just a much younger version of myself. This one, some of you might or might not recognize. I used it in some comparisons and it pops up sometimes. I was binding in this photo. I had talked to various people. This was September 2011, bit before I went back to college, or maybe I'd already started college again, can't remember. But yeah, definitely I was like out to everybody at this point, feeling scared but relief at the same time. Finally, let's just have a look at ones right before I started T, or maybe like a month on T or something, depending on what I can find. And this was me 1 month on T, and I dyed my hair black. I don't know why. I thought it would look good, and it didn't. Oh, I look so young and weird. But my nose is smaller. But yeah, that's me just on T. Feeling pretty good, I think, despite having a long way to go. Oh, I've just found a whole folder of horrible photos. Ew. Now that we've gone full circle, let's just go back and have another little look at some more embarrassing ones just for fun. The main thing I can criticize my younger self on is my clothing choice. That's what I find most embarrassing, to be honest. That and my teeth. I had braces for quite a while because I had such a big gap between my two front teeth. You know, the French fry crisps? I could fit one. It was a party trick, don't judge. Yeah. And I had like a massive overbite as well, so I had braces for a while. Okay, so this one gives you an example of just how bad my teeth were. I was 12. I was 12. Yeah, my ears look so big for my head. I was incredibly thin at this point because I was ill. I've talked about it a bit. I had chronic fatigue syndrome from like when I was 11 until I was 16. So I was quite ill at this point. Do you know, I think I find it harder to look at photos from the time when I was ill than like just pre-transition in general. Yeah, and it just kind of reminds me of how I felt. So that's how bad my teeth were. Moving on. Okay. I am gonna show you this. I've just found my prom photos. Like, you know, the little photo shoot that you have before, just before you go to prom. I found those. Ta-da! Yeah, I felt so uncomfortable. I kept thinking it was gonna fall down because I was like, how do such tiny straps keep this dress up? I've got no boobs that will keep it up. I think I wore heels, which made me incredibly tall. Prom photos. Guaranteed embarrassment. And just so that prom isn't where we finish off, let's just find something else. Here we go. Something embarrassing so that it's still fun, but I am not prommy. This was in Canada when I was 10, and I had a mouthful of marshmallows. Yeah, we were making s'mores. S'mores, please. S'mores? I'm really sorry. But yeah, they tasted good. So that is everything I have for you today. Please let me know if you have enjoyed this video. I actually quite enjoyed looking back at some old photos. It would have been something that like 3 years ago would have made me not just cringe, but just feel incredibly uncomfortable. But I am at a place where I'm more than happy to show some photos of me before, and it doesn't make me feel uncomfortable. And I'm happy about that because I hated feeling like there was a massive chunk of my life that I couldn't look back on. Although it was difficult and I remember struggling with quite a lot of things back then, there are still happy memories connected to most of the photos. It's just nice to feel okay to look at them again. Which is what the whole point of this video has been, is not just a laughing exercise. Although totally fine if you laughed and cringed. I'm sure you cringed, I'm really sorry. Some of those photos were like, oh, painful, but no more than just kind of typical teenage photos. Anyway, I'm gonna stop waffling. I think I'm nervous, that's why I'm babbling so much. I'm worried about how this is gonna be received, and also I'm worried about editing it because this is a lot of footage. Yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.